My name is Dr. Duncan Simpson. I am the Director of Personal Development here at IMG Academy. We are in the Mind Gym, which is in Performance Center West. It's a very unique space and something we're incredibly proud of. It's really the space that we hopefully bring mental performance to life for our student athletes. And we use different kind of pedagogy techniques or different teaching techniques, as it were, to bring mental performance off the field and into the minds of our student athletes. How do we make it fun? How do we make it engaging? And how do we make sure that they can walk away with something tangible that they can then use in their performance? This has really been at the Academy, I'd probably say, for the last 10, 15 years. I think previous colleagues of mine were very interested in the visual space and vision training, and that really stemmed from fighter pilots and how the US Air Force was looking at training pilots, and we're like, hey, that's really cool. Is this an opportunity to empower and maybe upskill our student athletes, and is there a transfer to sport? Each mental coach is attached to a team or a group, and they will be conducting workshops around one of the factors that we look at, whether it's handling pressure, commitment, focus, resilience. We'll be doing workshops around those topics. Our mental coach is also out at practices, so interacting with our student athletes on a daily basis. So when they're at a water break or a timeout, or whether they're just having a rest, or actually in the performance environment interacting with them and supporting them. Maybe they see an athlete, break down, make a mistake, struggle with an interaction with the coach. How do we actually life coach them through that? We also have mental coaches that attend practices and competitions. And then really the last avenue is the one-on-one space. So for those athletes that want additional support, how can we support you and make it as personalized as possible so that our student athletes have an opportunity to meet with their mental coach one-on-one? This is our DYNA board, and we can use this for a few different things. We're going to use it today. We'll work on our peripheral vision, which is really important for a sport like soccer to be able to see the whole field. We can also use it for reaction time, hand-eye coordination. So what I want you to do, because we're going to try and use our peripheral vision, I want you to try and keep your eyes right here, not move your head too much, be in a nice kind of comfortable stance. There's going to be a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown. When a red light appears, you're going to hit it. Hands up. Don't forget to breathe.
I forgot to breathe.
And try and go as quick as possible. There we go. So we can look over here. This is your average reaction time on each of the 4 quadrants. So what we'll do with student athletes is we'll obviously run them through this. We'll talk about goal setting. So, hey, you got 26. Okay, what's your goal next time? I saw you're holding your breath a little bit. So making sure that we're breathing, making sure that we're keeping our eyes forward, making sure we're reacting as quick as possible. So what I want you to do is have another goal. When a student athlete struggles to start with, we'll work on, hey, your self-talk in that moment. So you're like, oh my God, and probably you fell a little bit behind and you're rushing and kind of the mistakes compile. So, hey, how do we breathe through when we make a mistake? How do we make sure that we get refocused back on track? How do we, handle the pressure? A lot of our student athletes will just want to walk away. I want to reset like a video game. And say, no, you don't get an opportunity just to reset out on the field or the court. How do you work through those moments? So I think you're a little challenged right at the beginning, and you got to work through that. So I'm glad you didn't stop. That was a bonus. You kept going. Okay, so this game is really about visual search strategies. So how do we search for a very specific piece of information when there's lots of information? So if we take it to a soccer field, if I've got the ball and there's 20, 21 other players, how do I actually pick out the pass that I want to make when there's a lot of information? So here we're working on visual search strategies, and we're also going to add in a bit of competition. So as you can see, it's 1 to 50. So basically what I'll do is I'll call out a number. We'll compete. So if I say 24, you got to search it, grab it, and then it's 24, 25, 26. We'll go in ascending order to make it simple.
17.
Solid start here from 17, 19, 20. Yeah.
This is so intriguing. 3. Wow, hello. 24, 25.
Oh, crushing. I've got to breathe. What are we on? 26, 26.
27, 28.
29.
30.
31,
32, 33.
34, 35.
Oh. Okay, come on, 36. Speak to me. I see you, 37. No, 36, 37.
Ah, 38. Oh, it's getting close.
Where are you at? 39.
Ah, you got me. You got me. Great job. For this activity, this is really a problem-solving game. It is a kids game, but the kids love it. And what we use a lot of this for, I think, with our student athletes, yes, there's some pattern recognition piece, but a lot of it is when things get difficult, are you going to persist? Do you believe in yourself that you can figure this out, or are you going to quit? And how are you talking to yourself? So a lot of our student athletes will, when it gets a little difficult, they'll be like, nope, can't do this. This is impossible. There is no solution. And it's like, there is. You have to work through some of the challenges. So it is a pattern recognition game. So what you'll have, we can work off the same one. So when we turn that over, each of these blocks, what you're trying to do is lay it down and create this pattern. 1-0. All right, there we go. Okay, so these are rocks pods. So what we're gonna work on here is a little bit of hand-eye coordination. We're definitely gonna work on some mistake management if we happen to make mistakes. And there's a speed accuracy trade-off. So the quicker you go, the more likely you are to make mistakes. So what will happen is, when I press go, they're gonna light up with one of these 5 colors. And we're gonna go in a sequential pattern. So it's gonna be, you go red, blue, green, yellow, purple. Whichever one flashes up red, it'll be red. You flash over that first, or you can hit it if you want to hit it. And then next time they'll all clear and you'll start again. So the red will pop up somewhere else. We can put them on the ground. You can do, hey, pass the soccer ball. They turn around, they can do an activity. So you can be unbelievably creative. We've taken these into the sport environment as well. They've used them in baseball and on the tennis court and on the soccer field. Again, these are just a tool by which we can then emphasize different things.